As the new school year begins, more families are thinking about homeschooling their kids, especially as cases of the Delta variant rise in parts of the country. Chris Conti learned what families need to know about making that decision.
Do you want me to do it and I'll go to that side?
In the height of the summer,
Nice.
there is no slowing down.
Wait. Nice.
Roy Latham and his sister Harper.
And done. Now get down there. Mom, I did it all the way.
Cordial now, but don't be fooled. It's not always like this.
I do get sick of her a lot. Me too. I get sick of him.
These two spend a lot of time together. Their dad is in the Army, so this family moves around a lot.
It limits when you're focusing on schools where you can be.
Which is why years ago, their mom Blythe
My background before was actually a cosmetologist. I did hair, so not education.
turned in her scissors to become a full-time teacher.
With homeschooling, we were able to stop when multiplication got a little difficult, focus on our flashcards, focus on what they needed until they definitely knew what they were doing, and then we can move on to the next subject or next chapter.
Nice job, Hoss.
They are sentiments shared by her son.
I learn a lot because there's not a lot of more kids in the class, and I can learn way more.
With so many families now considering homeschooling because of the pandemic,
all types of different math curriculum here.
Laura Stowers has never been busier.
You're in the homeschool gathering place in Raleigh, North Carolina.
This is only one of a handful of homeschool stores in the nation. People from across the country travel here to find the right curriculum for their kids.
Clearly a need. Yeah, and I think why it's unique is that it gives homeschool families a place to come and build community, not just a purchase.
Laura often advises families who are new to homeschooling to come in and consider a wide array of learning tools.
All right, thank you.
If something doesn't work for your child, she says just come back and try something different.
They can talk to people that have been there, that have been through the same struggles they're going through, that have used the curriculum.
So what does it take to start homeschooling? Most parents who homeschool end up spending 20 hours a week teaching. Families typically spend about $600 per year per child on supplies and books. Ohio and North Carolina have some of the highest regulations when it comes to homeschooling. Families are required to notify the state they're homeschooling, and there are certain test requirements, while places like Colorado and Arizona have far fewer guidelines. The number of kids homeschooled in the United States only continues to rise. In 2012, about 1.8 million students were homeschooled. But in 2021, that number is now closer to 5 million.
Right now, parents are having to look at education through a completely different lens.
Amy Ruckty runs a homeschooling support group in the Raleigh area. For students who might be struggling in a typical learning environment, she often tells parents to think about that when it comes to homeschooling.
If a child is really advanced in a subject, you just move them along. If they're behind, you work on that until they master it.
You might also be wondering about extracurricular activities. Most families who homeschool say their social calendars are oftentimes overflowing with activities, simply because homeschooling offers so much flexibility.
There are tons of athletic teams that are outside of schools. You could take music classes, art classes, theater, almost anything you could think of.
I think it's for anyone that is wanting a little bit more for their kids.
Whoa!
As for the Latham kids, they are wrapping up their summer as their mom turned teacher prepares for the year ahead.
It's nice to know I know exactly what curriculum we're going to do.
A lesson that any family can learn from.
It's really fun because it's challenging and every day I feel like it gets harder.
In Raleigh, North Carolina, I'm Chris Conti.
The pandemic is making an existing teacher shortage even worse.
Unfortunately, morale is really low among teachers right now. There's no other way to slice it.
The solutions schools are working on to help keep teachers in class. You're watching The Race.